In 1967, while sitting on a dock in Huntsville, Ontario, Ron Willis decided to venture on his own and start a luxury plumbing distribution company. It was here that Willis was founded. Willis would very quickly find success as a leader and innovator in the luxury plumbing category. As proven over the years, Ron was never satisfied being just another company distributing just another product. He sourced products from around the world and was careful to only bring offerings to the market that were both innovative and cutting edge. Willis saw significant growth and success over the next 2 decades. Ron developed strong business relationships with high-profile manufacturers across the globe, bringing never-before-seen products to the Canadian market. In the early 80s, Willis began to see success with one such product called DuPont Corian. Corian had such an impact on the North American services market that Ron made the difficult decision to exit the luxury plumbing category, a pivotal decision that eventually led to Willis securing exclusive distribution rights for Corian in all of Ontario. In 1992, a young certified kitchen designer named Mike Heatherman, who had developed a passion for Corian, bought into the company. Though Mike and Ron brought different sales and marketing skill sets to the table, both had one thing in common: an unwavering commitment to Willis and a shared vision of success. After successfully growing the Corian brand in Ontario, Willis's next big accomplishment came in 1994, when DuPont granted them exclusive distribution rights in Western Canada. This was a very exciting time. It was rewarding to be acknowledged as a sales and marketing leader in the Corian business. Though the company was facing new routes to market in a huge territory, in addition to having a multitude of new customers, we were able to prove that we were up to the task. So again, Willis grew. In 2001, Willis, a 100% Canadian-owned company, was granted the exclusive distribution rights to DuPont Corian in an American territory, which included Washington, Oregon, and Alaska. This was the first time in the history of DuPont Corian business that a Canadian company was granted distribution rights to a U.S. territory. This was a pivotal time at Willis, with new faces and the need for expanding departments. Our business was growing at a record pace. Our relationship with DuPont was never stronger, but that alone wouldn't be enough for Willis to succeed. Ron and Mike always understood that the core of a successful company was the people. After over a decade of focusing exclusively on Corian, we decided to broaden our portfolio of product offerings in order to better service our customers' needs. Following a trip to Europe, Mike and Ron successfully established a partnership with ARPA, one of the world's largest high-pressure laminate manufacturers. Willis now has exclusive distribution rights to ARPA's exciting line of decorative surfacing materials. In 2006, the torch was passed. Ron left to enjoy his retirement, and Mike took on the role of sole owner of the company. It was a new era, and Mike was ready to lead Willis into the future. The next few years saw additional products being added to our portfolio. In 2007, we addressed the increasing market demand for engineered stone by adding DuPont Zodiac quartz surface to our product offering. In 2010, to complete the loop on our pipe-to-pipe strategy, Willis added artisan sinks and faucets to our product selection. As we evolved and grew, there was an increasing need for bigger, more sophisticated facilities. Willis took the leap in a downward economy and purchased a new, larger corporate office and distribution facility in Burlington, Ontario. It symbolized our commitment to our people, our customers, and our partners. As the company continued to grow in both territory and personnel, there became an even greater emphasis on the importance of culture at Willis. Mike knew that even though we had excellent products and market share, those things alone did not make a great company. Thus entered the official symbol of Willis's culture, a rubber band ball. The ball represented a new focus on the culture at Willis, or what became known as the Willis Way. Simply put, the internal core bands were meant to represent the culture at Willis, our DNA, guiding principles, and the acronym known as ROC: relationships, opportunity, character, and knowledge. The external color bands represent the people who make the company whole. In essence, this rubber band ball represented the fact that the Willis Way could not work if we did not incorporate the principles of both the inner and outer rubber bands. One without the other would simply not work. Around this time, the Willis leadership team was formed under the guidance of our Vice President, Steve Jones, in order to provide clear growth strategies, define our routes to market, and determine how to use our greatest asset, our people, to meet the growing demands of each market. Yes, our people were, and still are, our most valuable asset. Although many of our staff are spread out across North America, we remain a close-knit group. A large part of this is due to our annual homecoming weekends, in which staff laugh, play, learn, and grow together as a team. As part of our homecoming weekends, we always take time to volunteer in the local community. This volunteering also continues throughout the year in our local markets. Whether it's sorting and packing Christmas toys, lending a helping hand at the Salvation Army, repairing damaged homes in New Orleans, or renovating a local youth shelter, we recognize the importance of giving back. In 2015, Mike took an active role as a board member of the Pinball Clements Foundation, a Toronto-based organization whose goal is to provide educational opportunities and resources to youth around the world, offering them a brighter future. Giving back is ingrained in our culture. With new technology and ever-changing ways of communicating with each other and our customers, the leadership team came to realize that a dedicated marketing team was essential in communicating Willis's unique value proposition and the brands we represent. With an in-house marketing department in place, we have created a large online presence and have further solidified our company's image and brand. We have been able to leverage a variety of industry organizations, publications, and events, such as Dwell on Design, IDEX, IDS, local commercial and consumer shows, and most recently Modernism Week in Palm Springs, California, which continue to bring the latest industry trends, sales tools, and product innovations to our customers and partners. These types of sales and marketing strategies have elevated us to be recognized as one of the top distributors in North America. 2014 saw the introduction of ARPA's revolutionary interior design surfacing material, Phoenix NTM, into our product portfolio. Also in 2014, we purchased our first U.S. distribution facility in Lakewood, Washington. This purchase made a statement to both our manufacturing partners and our customers that we had an unwavering commitment to providing outstanding service to the U.S. market. With a proven track record of strong sales growth and innovative marketing, Willis successfully secured exclusive distribution rights to Corian and Zodiac in Northern California and Northwestern Nevada in 2015. This expansion allowed us to rise to the challenge of bringing our unique sales and marketing approach to a new territory. Of course, when you acquire such a large territory in such a short period of time, your debut in that market has to be spectacular. We hosted our kickoff event at Levi's Stadium, the home of the San Francisco 49ers. The entire facility was closed off to just 120 VIP customers as we gave them private tours of the stadium, walked them through the Corian-clad 49ers Museum, and gave them a chance to get to know Willis and understand what our new presence in the California market was going to represent. Just 15 months later, DuPont saw our market-shaping capabilities, which we had demonstrated in Northern California, and granted us exclusive distribution rights to Corian and Zodiac in Southern California and Hawaii. Never before has one DuPont distributor managed both the Northern and Southern California markets. This was huge. With this rapid growth, we saw the need for additional strategically placed, fully functioning distribution facilities. In addition to the newer, larger facility that we purchased in Lakewood, Washington, we secured 3 additional world-class facilities in Tracy, California, Mira Loma, California, and Honolulu, Hawaii. After incorporating these new locations into our network, Willis had optimized their distribution strategies and had ensured that our customers' needs would continue to be met both efficiently and effectively up and down the I-5 corridor. Our U.S. operations saw further change as we migrated our U.S. customer service team to our Lakewood, Washington location. Lakewood is now the hub of our West Coast operations and customer service center. Our expanding personnel at our corporate office also created a need for change to our Burlington, Ontario facility. A large renovation project in 2016 not only accommodated our growing numbers of members in the Willis family, but created a new air of openness and collaboration. In June 2016, the Willis family lost its founder and mentor when Ron Willis passed away. Ron lived a life full of happiness and adventure, and his spirit lives on in Willis through the Willis way. He has left a legacy, and it's apparent in everything we do. And now, in 2017, we celebrate our 50th anniversary as a company. We look back at our beginnings and can hardly grasp all the changes that we've seen over the past 50 years. Most companies only hope to celebrate a half century in business, but at Willis, we use this as a launching pad for the next 50. In the 2 to 3 years leading up to this milestone anniversary, we set ambitious goals in terms of our growth, which we met and exceeded. An all-inclusive company-wide trip to Mexico was our way of celebrating all that we had accomplished. Although Willis will continue to grow and change in a variety of ways, one thing will always remain the same. The company is in capable hands, and we will continue to exceed all expectations.